Hi, welcome to the channel, Constellations Earth. I am your master cosmologist and the head cheerleader to the stars. I'm here to do an energy forecast for everyone today. The first thing that I'm picking up on is wires being crossed. We've got Jupiter at 𝗲𝗾, which is about connectivity to a matrix. And we've also got Mercury going retrograde, about to station actually. So Mercury's slowing down. My words are getting jumbled. My wires in my head are getting crossed. I can't seem to communicate exactly what I want to put out there. I keep restarting the message. I'm just going to have to run with it. But essentially, what I think is going on is that we are being unplugged from an artificial matrix, the mother tricks, MA tricks, tricky, and being plugged in to the natural circuitry of the natural world, the World Wide Web, what I term the Ma'atrix, as in the goddess Ma'at. Yeah, so experiencing some glitchiness in our thoughts, in our communication, crossing wires, maybe crossing people who are not on the level, who can't see eye to eye with you. Some people are not going to be unplugging from the tricky tricks, and they're going to keep plugging into the agendas on the worldwide stage. And that's their MO, that's their prerogative. However, some of us, if you're watching this video, are plugging into something else. I will just run down a couple other hits that I got, and then we'll go right into the cards. I got pulled to some different decks today, very specifically the Rosebud Tarot and the Vessel Oracle. I feel like those are actually tarot card messages in and of themselves to fully love your vessel and occupy it fully and watch yourself unfold and bloom. I'm feeling this sense of finally blossoming for so many of us who've been held back or been stuck in some really tough times. I would say to expect the best right now and that your blessings are arriving. There is definitely a sense of clapback today, a boomerang effect. The sun's at 13 degrees of Aries. Earth is at 13 Libra. I think the law of cause and effect is super strong today, and people are going to get their just rewards both ways, in the negative and in the positive. There's a sense of doing a 180. You might see people do a 180 on you overnight and change their song and dance, or change their song, their tune. There's an energy of flip-flopping roles happening today, and that's all because where the Earth is the scales of Libra, and 13 is an Aquarian degree. So imagine it like the law of attraction, but the scales turning or flipping, and that's what's causing the things to slide one way or be attracted to different things. It's very upsetting. Some of it will be upsetting in a good way, and some of it will be upsetting in a negative way. It'll happen different for everybody, I guess is what I'm indicating there. One of the strongest things I'm picking up today is Newton's third law. Very much a physics kind of day that I'm witnessing. Newton's third law is also the law of action and reaction. It essentially says that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, which means that if one object exerts a force on another, the second object exerts an equal but opposite force back on the first, right? The forces are equal in magnitude and strength. Well, magnitude would be synonymous with strength, but in opposite directions. It acts in opposite directions. What I'm picking up here is that there's this restitution energy and a retribution energy along with it as well. If you have put in so much time, effort, hard work, you're going to receive rewards. And I know that's a pretty constant message out in La La Land, like any day now, any day now. This is not that. This is actual physical blessings, rewards, payback, getting what is rightfully yours. It's written in the stars today, is what I'm telling you. And with Newton's third law, one of the things you have to be really mindful of is sometimes when you take a brand new action, or if you unstick an energy that's been stuck for a long time, the pendulum swings really hard in a direction. And you have to expect that there's going to be a opposite effect. What I mean by that is if you do something really good for yourself and you've never unstuck that energy before, there's kind of going to be a boomerang effect. There's going to be a clapback where you'll have a really shitty day, essentially, or something hard will happen and you'll feel like, why me? Can't I ever get ahead? That's not what's going on. It is just physics. It's a pendulum swing. So what I'm saying is the more you actually do it, the less the swing back will be, and you'll find a happy medium or a balance eventually with it where it won't be so tumultuous or swingy. One of the things that you might feel like with that energy is that history is repeating itself again. It's also not happening. It's just testing you. It's just that phenomenon that I was talking about there with the pendulum swing. But also, to be cautious, notice where history might be repeating itself because you're taking similar actions or you're letting people pass your guard. We've got Black Moon Lilith at 0 degrees of Scorpio, which is a big, hard, fast wall and protection energy. Making sure that your boundaries are firm. Your boundaries are going to get tested by people. Your resolve's going to be tested. You want to have a really strong shield and enforce the boundaries that you have finally erected for yourself, and check for any energetic breaches today. With Jupiter at Rigel and the Earth at an Aquarian degree of Libra, energy vampires are out on the prowl today. Suckers are out there looking for a quick meal. Parasites abound. And you have to be extremely mindful, especially where you're directing your focus and who you're giving your energy and love and attention to, because 1 is love and 3 is Sagittarian. It's focus, where you're directing that. So making sure that all of that good love, caring, sharing, Care Bear, service, just all your goodness is going to the right places and the right people. Really making sure that you're not falling back into old traps. Another thing that I'm picking up on today is the need to rest, pause, and integrate. When we take new actions for ourselves, for our betterment, for a different story, for a different behavior, for a different character, that oftentimes is a huge energetic expenditure. And it's also something that's very disconcerting and discombobulating to a body that is wired and set for certain conditions and has become accustomed to certain things. So when you go against all that the body's known, your body can meme up, mamoop, and frazzle out and need to rest and have downtime. So be mindful of that. Like I said, returns on long-term investments, like long, years and years and years. And when these start to arrive, not looking a gift horse in the mouth and being in the energy of receptivity and gratitude to accept the gifts, because I know so many people are going to be like, no, I don't deserve this. I couldn't possibly. How could this be mine when these things come in? I'm saying you deserve it. You're worth it. You put in the effort. It's here for you. Take it. Say thank you. And don't deny the gift. Let's see, anything else? There's going to be a huge landslide in a couple of days. The middle of Libra is coming up on us here. That's 15 degrees of Libra Earth there at that degree. 15 degrees Libra Earth. And there's going to be a landslide. There's going to be someone calling timber, the dominoes are going to fall. This is where karmic retribution really is going to start clapping back and hitting some mofos in the ass, essentially, but also in the opposite for those who are deserving and are waiting for their divine rights, what's rightfully theirs, that's going to start coming in. And it's probably going to come in fast for some of you. Last thing I'm picking up on is a life of ease, moving into a life of ease. And that doesn't mean no work. That doesn't mean you never have to do anything. It means that it's going to be so much more carefree. You're going to feel safe. You'll find that you feel protected, able to make these big changes and moves. And yeah, just a real nice sense of ease setting in. I am going to get out the Six of Pentacles because I'm seeing it in my mind's eye, and it's where this reading wants to start for all of you. Okay, interesting image in this deck, the Six of Earth. It's a man and a woman digging into a project together, a reciprocal energy. So what I'm getting from this actually is really beautiful, especially for twin flames, divine union, partnership in general, where there is a leveling off and seeing eye to eye and meeting each other halfway type of thing, where nobody is going to only do all the things, or there's going to be an imbalance. It's going to be equal. It's going to be for a win-win. It's going to be teamwork. It's going to be two people invested in the same things, focusing on the same projects. This is a really beautiful energy. I wasn't expecting this to come out, actually, where both partners have an equal give and take, and nobody's mooching off the other. Everybody's kind of shored up all their personal shortcomings and the inequities in the relationship, and they are putting in the time and the effort to work on any areas where there needs to be some give and take, conversations, delegation. I'm just getting a real nice energy of teamwork setting in here for relationships. I like that. That's really beautiful. Let's go with another tarot card here. I feel like my skull is echoing with that Jupiter at Rigel. Oh my goodness. It's kind of too much, actually. Okay, so Seven of Earth. How funny. They're building something together. This is generational. This is legacy wealth. This is for 7 generations to come. These are long-term projects, long-term investments, and they're just at this preliminary planting and planning stage, which is really cool because we just had spring begin in the Northern Hemisphere. And I do feel like there is protection of children, projects that will benefit children, our families. This is looking out for the whole tribe kind of energy that I'm getting here. These things are going to benefit for generation after generation after generation. This is really, really nice. I can't talk today, and it's okay. I'm getting out the message, I think. What else wants to come through for the collective today? Oh my Oh my gosh. 4 of Fire. This is the wedding card. This is the union card. This is things coming together, beautifully blending. And look at the children. This is the raves, the next generation, the next the new Earth children. We are setting up the conditions for their wellness, a bright future, a beautiful, safe planet for them to arrive and land at. I don't know if there's anything else to say here. I just feel like so happy. I feel like the children, the souls that are yet to arrive, are congratulating us right now. I think they're really proud of us. Because usually this is a couple on the Four of Wands. It's a marriage image on the traditional deck. But this is the children who are celebrating their pre-arrival. Like, yay, yay, you two lovebirds, you crazy fools. You're doing the ding-dang thing. You're getting along. You're fixing your issues. You're doing the time. You're putting in the work for us. And thank you. Thank you very much. These are your inbound children, your future children, for you audience members that are of childbearing years and still have that potential in your future. Sorry, I trailed off there. It says, it gets better and change. This is the devotion that we've been putting in. We've been mending, we've been healing, we've been fixing our unions, we've been putting in love to better the planet. And it doesn't look like it yet, but it's going to get a lot better. This is all hands on deck to pitch in and prepare and make sure that we have things set for these children. And big changes coming in. I almost feel like this is the domino effect that I was talking about, but rather than, I mean, it does have a domino, one arrow touching another arrow, touching another arrow, but I'm picking up the word stochastic, where one person makes a really big change and they ping off of another, and that person pings off of another, and then pretty soon it's popping like popcorn up in here. I'm going to pull one last card for today and then call that a message. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so funny. It looks like those old-fashioned popcorn pans held out over a campfire. And the way it's reading to me is the energy that it takes to get a flower to blossom. We're all going to be popping open, blossoming like little popcorns, because we're going to cause an excitation, and it's going to impact other people, and it's going to inspire others to just pop and blossom and bloom and fully express themselves in creative hot fire. Okay, I'm saying goodbye before the cat goes too crazy on us all. Thanks for joining me and watching today, and I will catch you on another video. Bye.